Hello everybody, this is Empathy for Youth Live. I'm Ndiaye from Senegal, and today I will be interviewing Ms. Anna Alki from Yemen, but who lives in Malaysia.
Hello Zehlia, thank you for hosting this meeting.
Ms. Alki, nice to meet you. My first question for you today is, why do you do what you do professionally?
I work with a geographic information system and I'm doing a technical support. I didn't really choose this job and I didn't know that GIS exists. I learned that you don't do what you love because sometimes life will introduce to you something that you would love.
So my next question for you is, how do you deal with anger caused by systematic oppression? And also, how do you deal with anger every day?
I would address first that anger, it can be positive and it can be negative. Anger first starts with a negative energy, but it depends how you control it, that you could change it to a positive energy. I had so much anger when I was in Yemen that I couldn't go out, that I couldn't run in the street just like anybody else. I couldn't do anything that I loved. And that anger eventually would take me to achieve my dream and go out of Yemen. But there's another anger that I also face while I work. When you work with customer service and you do like technical support, you sometimes feel anger because people cannot be patient. You have to hold yourself together and you have to be patient. Sometimes you just try to control it with calm. But if you lose it, it's okay. There is always a reset button where you can start again.
Oh, thank you. And until you moved to Malaysia, how do you deal with anger while you were in Yemen?
Yemen is a society that don't really allow anger. Women's voice is already not welcomed. If you are angry on the streets, that already means that you're causing attention, and so we learned how to deal with anger since we were really, really young. We have war in Yemen right now, which all my problems of before started to be really small because I started to see that there is so many big problems in Yemen, that kids are not allowed really to go to school anymore, and kids, they don't find food to eat as well. When I was young, I was able to travel, but now there is no airplanes. I feel angry that I can't see my sister. I feel angry that I can't see my brother. My brother got married and I couldn't see him. And I deal with this anger and sadness every day. To change it, you need to be with people who feels the same way. So for me, it's my family. I spend a lot of time with my family and we talk about it. And this is a way to express myself. I work out, running, swimming.
Well, I guess that must be really frustrating, and I'm very happy that you shared with me your story.
Oh, thank you for listening.
So my very last question for you is, do you think that in anger is necessary emotion?
I think anger is very important. I'll give you an example. If you are in school and somebody really pissed you off and you just hold it in you just didn't say anything, next day you wouldn't feel good. But if you just stood for yourself over there and just say, no, I don't want this, or I'm not happy with this, you could express anger in a nice way. If you do that, you would sleep better. The person in front of you would learn better. You don't really have to shout. But if you happen to shout, it's okay. You can always apologize, but you don't hold anger.
Okay, well, I just started school and my schedule is very packed. I just started 10th grade. And it's frustrating because every day I start at 8 in the morning. I barely have any breaks. And with COVID, I can't leave school. We can't go outside at lunch anymore. So I was really angry, but I realized that I couldn't change anything about it. So I breathed a little bit and then I looked at my schedule again and I was like, you know what, this is not that bad. I can make the best out of it. This is in New York and it's better being in school than having to be at home every day and doing it through Zoom. So thank you so much, Ms. Anna, for taking time to answer my question. I learned that anger is a necessary emotion and that it can be used for positive. Thank you so much for listening. I'm Zehlia and this was Empathy for Youth, and we have empathy for you.